What if I told you that 70% of your success in the Limited Insolvency Examination comes down to just one thing? Not memorizing sections, but mastering case studies. 70 out of 100 marks depend on it. For many, this is the most intimidating part. They see a wall of text, panic, and lose precious minutes. I'm Prakash Pandya. As an insolvency professional and advocate, I've navigated countless real-world insolvency proceedings. In the next 5 minutes, I'll give you the exact 5-step framework to dissect any case study. This isn't theory. It's a practical, battle-tested method. The problem: the exam is 120 minutes. With 70 marks tied to case studies, you have about 84 minutes for them. The biggest mistake: reading the case study passively, like a novel. You read it once, then a second time, then you glance at the questions and have to read it all over again. The examiners aren't testing your reading speed. They're testing your ability to act like an IP, to spot critical facts, identify legal triggers, and apply the law quickly and accurately. Framework Introduction. To master this, I teach my students the PARSE Framework. It turns a complex scenario into a series of simple, actionable steps. Let me break down each step with practical examples. P is for preview. 30 seconds only. Don't read, scan. Before you dive deep, quickly scan the last paragraph to find the actual question. Then, glance through the text for keywords. Names like ABC Limited as corporate debtor, XYZ Bank as financial creditor, dates like application filed on, default occurred on, numbers like default of 5 crores, 90% COC approval, roles like IRP appointed, liquidator sold asset. This 30-second preview immediately tells you if you're dealing with admission, a moratorium issue, or a liquidation challenge. Analyze 2-3 minutes for understanding. As you read, create a mental map of key facts. Here's a practical example. XL Limited, an operational creditor, supplied goods worth 50 lakhs. They sent a demand notice on 1st March. No payment was received. They filed a Section 9 application on 15th March. Your analysis: who is XL Limited as operational creditor? What is debt of 50 lakhs above 1 crore threshold? Process shows demand notice sent, 10-day period expired, application filed. Key question: was an affidavit of no dispute attached? You're now thinking like an IP, not just a student. R is for relate. Connect the facts to the law. This is where your preparation shines. The XL Limited facts point directly to Section 8 demand notice and Section 9 application by operational creditor of the IBC. If the case mentions COC rejecting a plan, you immediately think Section 30 subsection 4 and the 66% voting threshold. If it's about asset distribution, your mind should jump to the Section 53 waterfall. Don't just recall the section number, recall its substance. As for structure, frame your answer before looking at options. Your structure should be: first, the issue or core legal question. Second, the rule or relevant IBC section or landmark case. Think Swiss ribbons for constitutional validity, or SR steel for COC's commercial wisdom. Third, the application or how rule applies to facts. This structured thinking prevents you from being tricked by cleverly worded but incorrect options. E is for execute. Choose the option matching your structured answer. Trust your analysis. Mark it and move on. Don't get emotionally attached to one question. Your goal is to maximize your score across the entire paper. Pro tips by case type. Let's apply this with quick tips for major case study types. For CIRP, pay attention to timelines. Was the plan submitted within under 80 days? Was the 90-day extension justified? Timelines are easy marks. For liquidation, master the Section 53 waterfall. IRP and CIRP costs first, then secured creditors, workmen's dues. Memorize the priority. For pre-packaged insolvency, no Section 54A eligibility. MSMEs only. Default over 10 lakhs. No prior CIRP or PPIRP in 3 years. Section 29A compliance. 30-day action plan knowledge without practice is useless. Here's your simple plan. Weeks 1 to 2 framework mastery. Apply PARSE framework slowly. Goal is accuracy, not speed. Week 3 key. Timed drills. 20 minutes for 20-mark cases. 8 minutes for 8-mark ones. Week 4 full mocks and analysis. 3-4 complete tests. The analysis afterward is crucial. Every mock test under exam conditions reduces final day anxiety. Conclusion. Success in this exam isn't about luck. It's about having a system. The PARSE framework is your system. If you found this helpful, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I release new videos weekly on insolvency law, recent judgments, and exam strategies. In the comments below, tell me which part of case studies is your biggest challenge. Time pressure? Legal application? Something else? I read every comment. Master the method. Practice diligently. And walk into that exam hall prepared to excel. Good luck!